Welcome to our first screencast of the year. We have been discussing Europe. At this point, you've completed both your physical feature and political maps of Europe. Europe has great opportunities for trade because of its waterways, ports, close neighbors, and resources. We will discuss those more later. We have already learned that Europe is a large peninsula. A peninsula is an area that is surrounded by water on three sides. Europe also contains minor peninsulas. The Iberian Peninsula includes Portugal, Spain, and France. The Scandinavian Peninsula contains Norway, Sweden, and Finland. Mountains also play a major role in where people live and with trade. In the east are the Ural Mountains in Russia. This mountain range separates Russia in the middle. You can't see all of Russia on this map, but the Ural Mountains separate Europe and Asia as continents. Russia is a unique country because it is the largest in landmass, but is relatively small in population. The other two mountain ranges, the Alps, which are in the eastern portion of France and northern part of Italy, and the Pyrenees, which separate Spain and France. Europe is a very desirable place to live because of its more mild climate in a lot of areas. This is created by the North Atlantic Current. Water flows south from the Arctic near North America and then moves back north from Africa through the Gulf of Mexico, going back up towards Europe. This creates warm water in areas like the Mediterranean Sea. The different physical features also create different climate zones. A climate zone is created when weather patterns are consistent over time. These areas in the mountains would be colder over time, and areas near the coast would be warmer over time. So, for example, much of Russia is very cold climate because of its location away from the equator. The major rivers of Europe, the Volga, Danube, Rhine, and Thames, create good areas for farming and the growing of natural resources, such as trees. Rivers provide an opportunity for transportation, food, like fish, water sources, and trade routes. Europe has many natural resources. A natural resource is grown or produced within nature. The Northern European plain has a great opportunity for growing many of Europe's natural resources. Natural resources are very important to Europe's economy. While we'll be discussing Europe's geography, we'll also talk about their challenges in regards to pollution. The major areas of pollution in Europe are air pollution, acid rain, and nuclear fallout from Chernobyl. We'll talk more about that later. Thank you for paying attention to this screencast, and I hope this will help you during our next class discussion.